Hey everyone, Shannon Lynn with Divine Bliss Twin Flame Union here. So today is another one of our tools. We are diving right on into my Spiritual Attractive Factor Toolbox. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Just know that I'm an energetic channel and I have been channeling divine materials, information, guidance for the masses, the true Twin Flame collective of energies here now, the Twin Flame counterparts. For the past 15 years here now, leading up and on into being on YouTube here, now helping all others with the discernments from deep within them here now too as well, they're saying. So it's like it's been a process of coming up and on into my true owns here as well as a true twin flame here. Unknowingly, for the most part, for many years of my life until about 3.5 years ago, I came forward as a true twin flame. Actually, a little bit of a funny story of how that came to be is I had been channeling all these materials for like 11.5 years before then. Never did I hear about twin flames. Going through my own process, bringing all of the creation series of materials on forward. I'm feeling like to share with the masses, to share, to help all others to come up and on into their true owns. Learning through my own process of as need be, when need be, learning things as they come along. Happened to meet with my true twin flame after we've been separated now for, we met 31 years now, 31 years ago. Met again about 4 years ago. No, it would have to be 3.5 or less. It was before I learned of what true twin flames was. And in the process of meeting and talking, he asked me if I had ever had a past life regression, because I am a spiritual therapist as well. And so I have done many, many, many past life regressions, as well as other ways of beingness, as I'm hearing, which I brought others forward from within the channelings that I would do. My clients, I would bring forward channelings and scripts and audios to help them expand up and on into whom they wanted to become from within their lives, to bring forward all of these things from deep within them that they wanted to release those things that were no longer serving the person that they had become or were wanting to become. So, but in that process, I said to him, no, I had never done a past life, or never had a past life regression done. Looking for information guidance on us, even though we had this connection for 30 years, or I guess at that time 27 years or whatever. And so I said to him, but I do I do twin flame readings. I do twin flame readings. So I said I do, because I didn't know about twin flames yet. I said I do past life readings. And so I said, but I don't do them unless I'm asked to do them. So I said, if you would like me to do a past life reading for you, with your permission, I would do one for you. And so he said, yeah, sure, do one for me. And so I did a past life reading for him. And from within this past life reading, got the information, guidance that we were twin flames. And then started researching from there what twin flames were all about, as well as asking questions from the divine, like, what is this? What's going on? Blah, 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 blah. To then, step up and on into all of this from there. So it really truly is, I guess what I'm getting at, really truly is a process. So trust in the process, trust in your own process from deep within you, and keep expanding up and on into more and more and more as the true twin flame collective of energies here, as the channel keeps stating, the divine keeps stating here over and over, they keep reiterating, go within for more, go within for more, in the expansions of just that much more. So I think they're bringing all of that forward on for the each and the all of us again, to like bring it home. To sometimes they just keep reiterating in different ways to like hit it home, so that we get it, finally we get it, kind of thing. So let's jump right on into the next tool. The fifth discernment is in the root of discernment from others. Hot tamales. Hoot, hoot, woot, woot. This root discerns others from coming into play, so to speak. For if you once believe in yourself and all that you can be, do, and have, then you once give yourself permission to be all that you can be, do, and have. Do you see what all we are saying here as well is just that? Just because others may have traveled down some of those same paths as you yourself do, or in this may or will, just means that these paths, or in these routes, are not always directly the same. Do you get this? Only because we see that some of you are stopping others with your fears of what you too have done. And in this, stopping some of those others from following down a path that they have set upon, and one that is good for them, so to speak, but now are stopped in their tracks, because someone they know and trust and believe in has just told them that this is a road that they will not wish to travel down, for fear that it turns out just as theirs too did. Okay, so what I'm getting from that there, I just want to give you a little bit of a story, a background on this, is what they're saying here, is that many times, like as parents, for instance, as parents, just one example, as parents, we'll tell our children sometimes, like, don't do that, don't go down that road because, you know, I went down that road and it was a really hard road to go down. What they're saying, what they're reiterating here is that, you know what, just because you went down a road and it was a hard road for you to go down, does not mean that that is not the road that someone else should be going down upon. It might be the best road or route for them to go down upon. Just because it wasn't the right one for you to go down upon does not mean it's not right for them. So everybody's different road, passageway of life forms are saying different ways of beingness are different for everyone. And so just live and let live. Let everyone be and do, you know, as they are so guided to be and to do from there, they're saying, like, to each your own only comes to be what you each have delved within to do and to be as so, they're saying. So these are tools, they're saying. These are the ways of the West from deep within you as tools for you. But it's your work to do, they're saying. It's your work to delve deep within you as to know what and whom is right and true for you from there, they're saying. So don't let anybody else show you their own true ways of the West, because yours may be different from theirs. That's all they're saying. So let's go on from there. So they said in the workbook, do you see here now in what all we are stating here is just that just because one may have traveled down a certain path through their life does not necessarily mean that you too are bound to travel down that same exact path to that same exact destination that they have just traveled through. Okay. So now we see how we may have just baffled some of you in this area of expertise, so to speak, in the knowing, being, and doing of your individual guidance systems here. Do you see what we are stating is just that just because your system took you to here or there does not mean that theirs will also. This is not how it all works for all of you. Has never been that way. No, never. Okay, so what all you need to be doing and asking here now then is to go within and ask your specialized personal guidance system, given especially to and for you from your God within. Go and ask this specialized personally for you systematic series of events. Is this for you to be, to do, and to have for the betterment of all? That statement will bring it to you all that much faster in this. Do you understand why? Just because we are all here to and for one another in the betterment of this world, and for all who live, breathe, and act from accordance with God's laws for us. So in this, we too are here for one another, always will be, always have been. This is the truth, the light, and the way from within you, here now and always. Amen. Peace be to all. So then I asked at that time, writing the book or channeling the book, typing the book, do you have anything further to add to this portion of the book? Hot tamales, woot woot. Yes, indeed we do. Here we would like to go further into this to just say that we are indeed here for all of you in this. Once and if when you step up to the plate and to do this, be this. Okay, from there, we want to also add that we are not only here for you to help you along your ways or pathways within this lifetime you are now living. Not only this, but we are also here to and for one another in this likening of yourselves. And what all we mean by that is the simple and just fact that yes, we too are here for you as one in yourselves, but we are also here in the helping or likening of you, yourselves, from within the group setting here as well. Meaning that we will be here stepping up every step of the way as well from within the group setting. Meaning that we will be helping you take each step from within this series or from within these pages here set forth for all of you to become and to live those lives of your dreams that you so wish for and want, and now will then expect to be and become now and always then. Amen. This too is the peace, the light, and the way from within you, always then, always. Okay, so join us now in this celebration to become these exact kings and queens from within you firstly, and then bring this on out into your now outer worlds here today as those same exact kings and queens here. And we shall be here helping you out each and every step of the way. And Shannon will help too any way that she can through her work here. Okay, so where this is all coming from and leading into here then is the simple fact that all of this does indeed now, will and always has come from within you. Here now, yes. But also in you is this fact that all of this comes to be from now until eternity here, and is then brought forward for you to be and to do, and to have as these exacting kings, queens, beings of love and light. And in this, yes, the skies light up, and you become in this the hot tamales you've always wished, wanted, and needed to be. Only now, you not only believe this is a possibility, but you are in this living the dreams. Amen. Peace be to all. Okay, so that's where the hot tamales come in. Oh, and there's some other things about your pants being on fire. I think that's coming on next. There's so much stuff in the discernment from within this specific workbook here. Really cool information and materials coming forward. I hope you are all, as we are going through the book, the workbook here, it progresses on into more and more and more and more. It's like a storybook that brings you forward up and on into more as well here from within the discernments from within each of you. So just know that there is much more to come from within this true workbook here as well. So, and also from within all of the creation series of materials, the books, the workbooks, the video series, the audio series, the newsletters, the worksheets. There is just so much information and true guidance here, tools for the each and the all of us to expand up and on into our own true self souls here, to then be living in these manifestations of their saying, because, you know, teach your owns only comes to be once you've stepped up and into all of this. But not only that, they're saying, but you've like done the work to warrant this is so. And you have become this and or that, they're saying, to then step up and on into just so much more from within this, your own true and perfect unions here as well. They're saying like divine bliss, twin flame unions here as well. So from within each of you here now. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that. That tool. Our next tool coming up, our next video is going to be another card reading, and then we're going to jump right on into the next tool, which is sizzling walks, discernment tools. In the sixth discernment, we have tools which work on the inner disguises of your souls here. So very cool materials coming forward. Stay tuned in for that. And if you've missed our other workbook, we started with the first workbook, the Tools for Life Creation Series Performance Package Strategic Planner. We started with that workbook a few months back. So if you want to go back and do some channel surfing, I'm always hearing, do some channel surfing among the channel here. You'll find a lot of information and guidance from within those tools here as well, they're saying. So let's jump right on into the card reading. We received 3 decks to use. The Sacred Traveler deck, Denise Lynn, Messages from Your Angels, Doreen Virtue, and Oracle card, Life Purpose Oracle cards, Doreen Virtue. So 3 different decks we're going to be using for this card reading. Let's jump right on into it and see what information and guidance. A lot of times there's some reiteration of the materials that we've gotten, or in the expansions of more, they're saying, because not only are they here to reiterate different tools and materials that are coming forward, but they're also here in the expansions of us on into more and more and more from there, they're saying. So just keep moving on into your own true self, souls from there, they're saying, through your own gateways of life here, which is your own true heart centers here as well, they're saying. So step up and on into just so much more from deep within you is always here. So the first two cards that jumped out were Traveling Lightly, Simplify Your Life, and Unknown Territory. You are exactly where you need to be. Okay, and I'm feeling that a couple of cards from each of the decks is all we're needing to get for today. So we're going to grab a couple from the Messages from Your Angels deck, a couple from the Life Oracle cards, and we're going to jump right on into the reading from there. So here we go. Messages from Your Angels. All right, so we've got two, Traveling Lightly and Unknown Territory so far. The next one we received is Adriana. I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Okay, so that is a lot of what we've been talking about here, going within for more and getting your own true guidance from there. And many times they come through songs, intuition, thoughts, dreams, like different ways that you will get information and guidance. I know I myself, there's synchronicities that come forward. There's, along my process here, there has been so many things that have come forward for me through synchronistic events that have happened. And someday I want to share that with all of you. And I don't know if that's going to come forward from within a Twin Flame book here. But I know from within my own processings how different events, sequences of events and true creation manifestation have come forward from within my own life that led me to there, to there, to there, to there, to there, to there, to there. So many different things that it's almost like a, it's almost like a, like they're saying, it's almost like a bad fairy tale, because they've not always been easy steppings. It's almost like a bad fairy tale come true. But you know, those hard times and different synchronistic opportunities that came forward, the good, the bad, and the ugly, have brought me to the here and now. And so through those, you know, dips, those valleys, you know, you reach your pinnacle peaks of successes from within these valleys that you go down and upon, that you then expand up and on forward into from there, they're saying. So trust in the process. It really just is a process, but there is like one hell of a story that I have to tell, and I'm sure that as a true twin flame, you will have the same and or are living the same things in just different ways than I myself have as well throughout this lifetime. So like they're like, strap on your seatbelts, strap on your seatbelts, and go and move on from there, they're saying. So all right, so I asked for one more card and we received three. So Merlina is, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. Patience. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. And Danielle, I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. So those three were brought forward together. So we are going to jump right on into the life purpose. This is going to be quite a reading. This has got a lot of different information and guidance coming forward here. So I'm excited to see and to know and to hear what they have to bring forward for each and all of us. So here we go. Let's grab a couple more cards from the life purpose deck. So that's kind of cool. And as I'm being guided to decks, I always ask, you know, which deck is first, which deck is second, which deck is third. It's always done very intuitively and very divinely guided from within me, through pictures, through words, through you know, energetic exchanges, you know, wherever I'm feeling the most guided to. There's so many different ways that these messages come forward for the each and the all of us, they're saying. So, you know, just be aware of that, and like take your own, like they're saying, like take your own responses, take your own guidance from there, they're saying, from within each of you here. Okay, a couple dropped on the floor, so those are the two we're going to take. Here we go. Practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly and teaching. You inspire young people to learn. Okay, so 2 there. And I know from within my own self, absolutely, my own skills as far as a channel go have superseded any of my expectations. They have exceeded anything that I would have ever thought for my life here. Coming in at first, 30, 30 or I say 31, it's 30. It was a week after my, oh no, it's not, no. That was the twin flame when I met my twin flame. The channeling started a week after my 40th birthday. And so I'm 55 now in October 22nd, as I was saying. And so it's been 15 years of that. But the channeling has changed so much in the past 15 years that, it started out as always from the right side, dictation, 3 or 4 words at a time, and I would type them out 3 or 4 words. And these were the first 2 books that came forward like that. But now it has expanded up and on into just so much more. And it has been through, I didn't think of it as through practice, but really, and now I am here teaching. So, but it certainly has been through, like exercising, exercising the rights to be and do that, which just means that I've stepped up and into all of this, and I've taken this on. I've grabbed my own bull by the horns, and I have in doing the work, I have been practicing all of this channeling, and it has, and coming forward as a true teacher, and it has definitely become more expansive in the way that I receive these messages. So much more than what it was the 15 years ago when it all began. And again, if you want to hear about the story of how that began, I went to see a couple of different psychics different times in my life. I opened up a health and wellness center from within all of that. I went down to see Sylvia Brown and started learning the teachings, how to be a spiritual hypnotherapist. There was just so many things. Took my Bachelor of Science in Metaphysics. As I was expanding and stepping up and on into more, as from within, deep within me, as I was getting these messages. So, it really is your very own true process to go within for more and more and more. They're saying as to each your own. It's like as you are each individually guided to be to do from there. They're saying so. Let's just jump right on into the reading. I don't want to take any more of your time up. So here we go. Traveling lightly. Okay. So they're saying, okay. So now that we've come forward to each your owns, they're saying, and have been garnered to from there, because now you're stepping up and into all of this, and you're coming forward as these true twin flame, energetic connections of, they're saying, these energies of are coming forward to and for the betterment of the alls here. And so now, you are walking, stepping up and on into unknown territory from there. Okay. And so you've taken it on, you've taken your own true bull by the horns, and you've stepped forward from there up and on into unknown territory, through your fears, through your reservations of, they're saying sometimes, because it's not always the easiest ways to go down in a pond from deep within you, up and on into just so much more from within, because you sometimes, many times, don't know in which ways to go yet, they're saying, until you've delved within for more to be and to do as so here, and been given to and are garnered to from there, as to what and whom is right and true for you from there, taking the steppings from deep within you as to what and whom is right and true for you from there, and have gone forward then from there, they're saying, okay. And you are each being led up and on into your own true lights of the Lord from deep within you, as to what and whom is right and true for you from deep within you, as to whom you can be here and do here now as, they're saying. So then from there, they're saying don't fear, don't be afraid from there, because your destiny is then now coming to be from there, because you've stepped up and on forward into it all, and you've wanted to become that, and you've wanted to step up and on into it. And so just keep going from there, they're saying. Push past all those reservations of, they're saying. Push past all those fears of, because your happiness resides on the other side of those fears, of those reservations. And to let go of anything, anyone, whom or which no longer serves the person you've become, they're saying, because then and only now, then, they're saying, will you be here as more? Will you be here stepping forward as more? Okay. I'm just going to ask about this Merlina. If they have any more information on this. Yes, Shannon, they're saying. Okay. So now that you've come forward as this, like, true magic manifestor magician, they're saying. Because now you've stepped up and into all of this. And now you're, like, being garnered to from there. You are stepping up and on into your own true light, or true lights of the Lord from deep within you. From there, they're saying. And then and only then are you, like, becoming in the masteries of, they're saying, because now you've like warranted it as so, and you've stepped up and into all of that from deep within you, and now you are being garnered to, given to from there, and you are being shown to your own true lights of the true light, or true lights of the Lord from deep within you, and then from there, in the expansions of just that much more, you are here now learning the right ways to be and to do, and then to have from within. Because then and only from then can you learn your own true twin flame in the masteries of. Because then you have like taken your own true bull by the horns and are stepping up and on into all of that, they're saying. So do come forward as more from within the each of you here now, because, and only then, they're saying, will you be here like warranting it as so. Because only then will you be here like being as that, doing as that. And so once you are here now being, doing, and now here then teaching as that, they're saying, well then, from there, look out from there, because then and only then are you in the expansions of just that much more, as this true twin flame manifestor as such. And then and only then, from within these true twin flame expansions of, do you then come up and on into true twin flame masteries, or in the mastery of, they're saying, from there. So, and then and only then will you come up and on into your own true twin flame unions of sorts here now too as well, they're saying. Because now and only then have you again warranted this or that is so. And from within this like true twin flame practice of energies, they're saying, all of these true ways of beingnesses are and have been and will be then garnered to you, given to you from deep within you here now, as you are like ushering yourselves up and on forward into just so much more from deep within you, they're saying. Because then and only then are you here like expanding up and on into just so much more and more and more and more and more from there, in the unknowingnesses of, they're saying. Because then and only then have you like warranted it as so again, because you are becoming these true twin flame teachers in the templates of, they're saying. Because now then you will have expanded up and on into that, and then and only then will you be ready for more. Will you be ready here now to teach these things, these true and exacting teachings here now to and for all others from within the true lights of the Lord from deep within you here now, as these true twin flame like keepers of the light, these true twin flame light source activations of, or in the light source activations of. That's it. It just, sometimes it's like, period, exclamation point, I know they're done, or sometimes it's just like, no more information comes. So that's it for the reading today. I hope you guys have enjoyed that. I always enjoyed, like I know I always say this at the end of the videos, but it really is true. I always enjoy coming on here and expanding myself up and on into just so much more, but not only that, but helping you all in the expansions of just so much more here now to yourselves, they're saying, because it really is all about the true light of the Lord from deep within us, going within for more in the expansions of just that much more, as this true twin flame collective of energies, to then come forward as more from within this, or from within each of these teachings here now, to then like expand or expel yourselves up and on into your own true twin flame like journeys, travelings of, they're saying. And then and only then can you be here as just that much more, like as this true twin flame keepers of the light, you know, as this true light source activations of, like these energetic travelers, they're saying, these energetic travelers that are coming forward and have been coming forward here now too for the betterment of the alls, to then show each of them, all of the true ways of the West from deep within themselves here as well now, they're saying. So to each your own only comes to be once you've stepped up and done the work to be and to do as that, they're saying. So come on board. They're like, step up and on forward to more and more and more from there, from that, from all of this, from within all of these teachings here, the creation series of materials that are being here, like brought forward to and for you here now as well, they're saying. So to each your own. So please remember to share, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you all here again every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Bye for now.